Greetings, my seekers of truth and power. Today, I will tell you how you can phenomenally develop your memory in order to succeed in everything you plan. To be facile in everything you do and get the job done. Do you want to learn how to develop your concentration, will, and superpowers? Then watch this tutorial till the end and perform this spiritual practice scrupulously. In our era of information technology and technocratic progress, we are simply bombarded with information. Wherever you are. Advertisements are in the subway, on TV, on your phone, in social networks. We are constantly overwhelmed with loads of information. And it's all very tiring. At the end of the working day, we often feel absolutely exhausted. We are flaked out. Although all we did was sit in front of the computer all day. Why do we get tired? We haven't been working in the field. And fatigue, my dear, results from the fact that there is a constant internal dialogue in our head that doesn't stop for 1 second. Someone is always talking to someone there. You can be sitting quietly and think that you are resting, but in your head, you are arguing with someone, texting, proving something, and confessing your love. Do you understand? Or you may even be playing a computer game, thinking about what you will do there next. All this leads to the fact that our brain never rests. And most importantly, it loses its resources. It loses its strength. And then we can't do anything. Our brain is clogged and we can't get any work done. Why? Because it is hopping from one thing to the other. We just can't focus on one thing. We can't remember some dates or some important events. We don't meet deadlines. Why? Because the brain is clogged and cluttered, like an old basement that you haven't looked into for a long time, but when you open the door, a lot of unnecessary things pour out on you. You know how many unnecessary things there are in your head? No? Now you are going to find out. You see, the practice that we are going to do can be done at home. It will make your entire internal dialogue visible to you. You will know who is talking, to whom, and what about. Do you think that you have no inner dialogue and you are always serene and almost enlightened? Okay, let's check this out too. Just know that if you manage to stop your internal dialogue for at least a second, 15 seconds, a minute, you will get a tremendous amount of energy. Maybe you have already been to the places of power at our seminar, where you stood at the top of a mountain, and it took your breath away, and everything in your head paused. Or maybe you like extreme sports, downhill skiing, skydiving, horse riding, or surfing. If you love living on the edge, then you love it just because it stops your internal dialogue. When you do extreme sports, then there is no thought. As soon as you start thinking, you immediately fall off your snowboard, skis, or horse. Do you understand? It is necessary to stop the internal dialogue. First of all, in order to be cheerful and strong, not to lose energy, and use it to achieve success, wealth, and prosperity. But most importantly, practice and meditation allow you to learn to concentrate, improve your memory, and make you good at languages. If you find it difficult to learn French, Spanish, or Chinese, then with the help of this practice, everything will be very easy to remember, and your super abilities will be revealed. Because the Trataka practice, the practice of concentration and meditation, is the base of all spiritual teachings. Yes, that's true. Don't you believe it? Well, check it out for yourself. Now, for the next 10 minutes, contemplate the images that will appear on the screen. Or you can light a candle at home, but make sure you put it against a white or black background so that nothing flickers before your eyes. place it opposite the area in between the eyebrows and look at it. Or, position the image that you will see on the screen right opposite the area in between your eyebrows. Put your computer or phone in a place where it would be convenient for you. Make sure you are sitting with a straight spine. You should perform the practice at a high level of energy. Otherwise, you will simply fall asleep and you will not have enough subtle energy to gain power, incredible power from this practice. No matter how simple it may seem, it is the most powerful of all that I have just given you. You will understand this when you manage to stop your internal dialogue for at least a few seconds. And believe me, my precious ones, as soon as you experience this taste of awareness, it cannot be compared to anything. You will receive tremendous power. And I'll tell you a few secrets. If you feel that you are losing concentration and falling asleep, despite the fact that you've taken a contrast shower, done a warm-up, feel a surge of energy, but you cannot concentrate and be in the here and now, then you can do this practice standing up. And, for example, you can stretch out your arms in front of you, holding your arms in this position will wake you up. Or, you can even pat yourself on the body to awaken yourself and return to the here and now. After all, this is the very moment of the present, the moment of real power. I will not accompany you during this practice. You will just contemplate the image and listen to the music of transformation. Your task is to drive away all the thoughts that will come into your head on your own. I won't do this for you, otherwise it just won't work. If some thought has come into your head, then do not be angry with it. Just breathe out and send it away and let it float past, as if it were a cloud. So one thought after another will be floating through your head. Your task is to catch hold of this space between thoughts. You can concentrate on breathing, trying to catch that moment between inhaling and exhaling. This will help you maintain awareness. This practice is amazing. It's my favorite. And you know, I am very often asked how you can learn to read other people's thoughts. I always answer that it's very easy. In order to read other people's thoughts, you need to stop yours. But this is difficult. But I'm sure you will succeed. Let's give it a try.
Online course. Great knowledge of the most successful people in the world is collected here. Register for the course. Ritual gives you support, inner peace, strength and love. Find out more and register.
Well, how many seconds of awareness did you manage to catch during this 10-minute meditation? I'm sure there will be more tomorrow. Yes, this practice must be done every day. It is better to do it 2 or even 3 times a day. Believe me, practicing Trataka meditation for 10 minutes can simply awaken a reserve of unthinkable great power inside you, reveal your abilities, talents, and even superpowers. It can bring phenomenal results and will help you achieve phenomenal success. Only, it is important not to fall asleep during this practice and not to think, and think. You really must try to stop thinking. Well, if you want to meet people with superpowers, if you want to unleash your enormous power and potential, then please come to our seminars, meet with the conductors of power, and ask them your questions. To do this, register using the link down in the description below, and our support services will tell you where and when you can attend our live classes. You will see and understand everything for yourself. My dear, I am very glad that I have shared these energy practices with you. If you haven't seen my previous lessons, please watch them and do the practices every day. After all, this is the key to success. You should understand that you already have the power. You already have the energy to fulfill all your desires. I'm not kidding. It's inside you, but it is wasted on something unnecessary, or you simply do not have enough concentration of this power, or simply do not have enough energy to fulfill your dreams. Believe me, by doing spiritual energy practices every day, morning and evening, you will be filled with such power that your dreams will begin to come true. That's how it works. Check out my Telegram channel to find lots of reviews from women who received a car or apartment as a present, who got a marriage proposal, a promotion at work, who were cured of serious diseases, and were even able to reveal their superpowers. It really works. Read the book. I'll leave the link down in the description. There are true stories of our real students. You will see how it all interacts with each other. And you know what? If you want to better understand how energy works, what amulets and objects of power there are, how all this can help you in your life, then read the books that I'll give you under this video. You'll find the links in the description. Believe me, in this book you will find answers to many of your questions. And when you start reading, you probably won't be able to stop until you finish the book. Well, at least that's what happens to 100% of the women who read it. They don't eat, they don't sleep, and they even take time off of work just to finish it. It absorbs your attention, and in return nourishes you with energy. In each book, there are energy practices that you will receive absolutely free of charge. There are 7 of them in the first book, and 8 in the second. All this is my gift to you. Click the link in the description to download it and leave a like in gratitude. I will be glad if this video and all the other videos in this course will be useful for you. Please share them with those people who you wish to be happy and successful. And of course, subscribe to the channel and ring the bell, because I do not intend to stop. I will definitely record many more amazing practices for you. See you soon!
Dear, you've watched this video through to the end. And now the most important thing. The secret of success is just you. Receive an amulet of good luck as a gift and important knowledge at classes in a group in your city. To start, follow the link in the description to register. See you soon!